Come on, Aurora. Where's my crackers? I told you I ran out of it last night. Why isn't it restocked yet? And the beer in the fridge. It's not cool enough. Didn't I tell you to make sure it was nice and cold once I was home? Sheesh. I know you're not good with a lot of things, but you could at least try, you know.
Ty? You're home already?
What? Am I not supposed to go back to my own house? I had another long day at work. As my wife, isn't it your job to welcome me back with everything prepared? There's nothing better than drinking some nice cold beer after a long day of work. It's really important to me. But now the rest of my day is pretty much ruined. So thanks a lot for that. Seriously, where the hell are you? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll get home as soon as I can. I just didn't think you'd be home so early.
What's that supposed to mean?
So I'm at the supermarket right now getting your crackers. I'm also getting some groceries, but anyway. You always come home sometime after 6:30, right? Look at the time now. It's not even past 4 yet. I thought your shift today was the usual 9 to 6. I didn't know it was an early day for you. I try my best to match your schedule, but if you have a sudden change of plans, I would appreciate it if you could tell me in advance. That way, I can actually try to get everything ready for you on time. Would that be okay with you?
Wait a second. It's really not 5 yet?
Are you okay? You can always take a look at your phone.
Oh, crap. You're right.
Ty, is everything all right?
Damn it. I came home 2 hours early.
Excuse me?
I need to get back to my office. Alright, just get everything ready by the time I'm actually home.
Okay. Stay safe, and I hope everything is okay. Ty? I was wondering if I could go visit my parents tonight.
Oh yeah? What, did something come up?
I just got a text from my dad. He said she got in a car accident. Lucky for us, it sounds like it's nothing super serious, but she did get a fractured leg. I'm a bit worried, so I want to go pay her a visit, you know? Maybe help her out a bit, too. I'm thinking of staying over there for 2 or 3 days, just until Mom and Dad get used to everything. Would that be okay?
Oh, come on. She has your dad. She doesn't need your help. And if they really need someone's help, they can just call your brother. He's a student. I'm sure he'd be happy to get the excuse to skip a couple of classes.
He's not like that. And my dad's busy during the day. He needs to keep the shop open.
Yeah, I don't think so. You're not going anywhere.
But Ty, this is an emergency.
Let's make this clear. You are my wife, correct? Shouldn't you be worrying about my life more than your parents'? Seriously, taking care of your mom is your dad's job. If anything, he just failed at his job as a husband. I bet he let her drive the car on her own. Like I told him before, women are bad at driving.
Right.
Besides, who's going to look after the house while you're gone? I can't just call for a housekeeper, you know.
I mean, I always keep the house clean every day, so a few days shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, if you're worried about your dinner, you can always order some takeout or go eat at the local diner. Maybe you can go eat with your friends, too?
That's not the issue, Aurora. I can't have you doing things on your own. A husband and his house always needs his wife waiting for him, okay? I just need you to stay in the house. Got it?
I don't understand. You just want me to be there?
Just stay in the house. And I won't forgive you if you're gone in the morning, so don't even think about going anywhere. I warned you.
Sorry, Mom. I don't think I can help you out. Ty's weirdly against it. Hey, don't be so sorry, sweetie. I'll be able to pull through it. If anything, I always wanted to know what it was like to use crutches. Your father also assured me he'll come home right away if there's any emergencies. So yes, we'll be fine, dear. But Mom,
I'm sure your father made it sound like this is a really fatal injury, but it's really just a little fracture. I'll be better in no time. I'm just happy I didn't run over that poor kitty. We're thinking of taking him in if he's not someone's lost pet. Do you think Nugget works as a good name? Mom? I'm sorry. Look, if I really find myself in trouble, I promise I'll ask for your help. Okay? For now, don't worry. I'm a tough girl. Okay. Forget about me, though. Is everything all right with Ty? Why do you ask? Well, I don't want to be rude or anything. He is my son-in-law, after all. But something about his attitude rubs me the wrong way. He comes off as someone who's trying his best to hide the fact that he's a womanizer. I also get the impression that he thinks not being able to take care of the house is what makes someone a good husband. Oh, spot on, Mom. That's exactly what he is. If you can talk things out, that's always the best way to deal with marriage issues. Even your father and I have had some talks in the past, too. That always worked for us. Yeah. But, and there's a but, if he's not willing to listen, then I suggest you take your time to consider your options. You know, for your future. Because trust me, you still have a long way to go. You don't want to spend your time with someone who's not willing to respect you. Okay, I'll think about it. Hey, Mom, you have a minute? Hello, sweetie. What's the matter? It's about Ty. He was cheating on me. He was? Should I go give him a piece of my mind? No, you don't have to do that. Could you just lend me an ear while I vent? Of course, sweetie. So, I'm actually a friend with one of Ty's co-workers. We used to work at the same movie theater when we were students. He just sent me a text and told me Ty was flirting with one of the contracted employees at their office. She was young and hot, so he admitted that he wouldn't consider it as being too much of an issue if he was just eyeing her with interest. But then he heard him telling her some things about me that weren't exactly true. Ty apparently said that he only married me because he thought he'd get a nice housekeeper. And then he said I was lazy and worthless, that I was always hanging out at my parents' house, never getting anything done. He said something about how my cooking was awful and how I never cleaned the house and how I was an ugly, expendable hag. Wow. Yeah. My friend was baffled by this, so he started recording the rest of the conversation and sent it to me. The recording is mostly the girl's response to it, but it sounds like she took everything Ty said seriously. So she responded by saying, "Poor Ty, you should stick with me. I like cooking and cleaning, so I'll make a nice traditional wife." And Ty was just like, "I like that. What do you think, this Friday?" And ever since then, it seems like they're still dating. My friend wasn't sure if he should get involved with our marriage issues, so he just decided to give me a heads up. But yeah, that's basically it. I can't believe it. He's worse than I thought. Yeah. I'm thinking of getting a divorce. So yeah, I thought you should know. I understand. I'll talk to your father about this. If you need some help for us, you know we're here for you. I know. Thanks. Seriously, Aurora. Why are you not home again? I get the feeling you've been slacking off a lot recently. Do I need to remind you again that you're my wife? Sheesh. You know what? I didn't want to do this, but you've given me no choice. We can get a divorce. I'll leave the documents on the kitchen counter. I'll stay over with a friend tonight, so you can take your time to think about what you've done. I'll see you again tomorrow evening, once I'm done with work. If it really seems like you're willing to change your ways, we can stay married. So yeah, don't screw this up. I'm warning you. Hey, where's my beer? And where's my dinner? Hurry up and get home. Make my food. Are you trying to make me starve to death? Ugh, you didn't even do the laundry. It's literally just a press of a button. How lazy are you? What am I supposed to wear tomorrow? Why can't you just do your job? Seriously, do you understand how insufferable you're being right now? You're my wife. Start acting like one. You really need to quit messing around. I'm being serious.
I thought I had a lot of notifications, but I wasn't expecting this. What's up with you?
What's up with me? What's wrong with you? Damn it, I thought we were over this. You were supposed to spend the night thinking over what you did to me. Did you even read my messages? I know you came home last night. The documents were gone. Like I've told you a million times, I need you at my house when I'm back from work. A wife's job is to welcome back her husband with a smile. I had to work overtime today, you know. I'm exhausted, and you should have had plenty of time to get my stuff ready. So why haven't you done anything? Do you want a divorce that badly?
About that. You don't need to worry about it. I turned in the documents today.
What? You turned it in? Like, for real?
Yep, for real. I know it was probably a dumb coincidence you decided to play the "we're getting a divorce" card. But for me, that was more than I could have ever wished for. Saves me from all the potential troubles. So yeah, I guess I need to thank you for that. Thanks, Tai.
What are you going on about? What do you mean, dumb coincidence? You're making it sound like you were trying to get a divorce in the first place.
That's because that's exactly what I was hoping for. I'm glad you caught on. I was preparing for a divorce for a while.
What? Why?
I don't know. Maybe because you only got married because you wanted a nice housekeeper. Maybe because I'm lazy and worthless, and I'm always hanging out at my parents' house, never getting anything done.
What are you talking about?
Or maybe it's because my cooking is awful and I never clean the house. I don't know. I'm just an ugly, expendable hag.
Hold on a second. What's with the choice of words?
You know I'm friends with one of your coworkers. He told me everything. And he sent me proof too, so you don't need to make up an excuse for this.
That's right, I forgot. Is that all he said? Because I was just a bit upset that day, so it was nothing personal.
Didn't you hear me? I said he sent me proof. I'm sure your girlfriend's happy to cook and clean for you.
Oh, come on. It was a one-time thing, I swear. She was just begging me to ask her out, all right?
Yeah. You can tell that to my lawyer.
You hired a lawyer? You're taking things that far?
And for your information, your girlfriend. Her name's Luna, right? I already contacted her parents about this. They know. They apologized on her behalf, and they aren't happy about your relationship with her. They're also worried about her.
You did what?
I don't think her contract's going to be renewed, so you might want to consider that when you consider your relationship with her. But anyway, I hope this proves how serious I'm being about this affair of yours. And I hope the financial hit you're getting helps you see where you've messed up.
Hey, come on. Don't you think we should talk things out a bit more? I mean, just think about it. You're just another expendable part-time employee. If we get divorced, who's going to earn your living? You can't live on your own, you know. And at your age, you won't be getting married again. You sure you're okay with that? As long as you learn your place and continue respecting me as a husband, we can pretend none of this happened. You can continue taking care of my house, and I can continue taking care of you. Won't that be better? Just don't be stupid about this, okay? I know women are emotional creatures, but you really need to calm down. Think about our future.
You want to know about my future? I'm getting a promotion. I'm going to become a full-time employee.
Huh?
I just happened to talk to my boss about how I'm getting a divorce, and he offered me the position. Lucky for me, he likes how I handle my work. He thinks I'm trustworthy. He always thought I'd be the best one to handle the position, but since he knew you always wanted me to be home, he didn't bring the topic up. I mean, the only reason I work as a part-time employee is because you didn't want me to work full-time. So yeah, I can take care of my own life. So don't you worry about me. If anything, you should worry about yourself.
Oh, right.
We kind of got off topic. But anyway, we're divorced now, and my lawyer's going to be talking to you. It was nice knowing you.
You know what? Fine. I can live with that. Luna's a million times hotter than you. And she's younger, too. We'll live a happy life together, and you'll have nothing to do with it. Aurora, so about our marriage. Why don't we just start over? We can just pretend none of this mess really happened. I guess I owe you an explanation, huh? So, right after our last chat, Luna moved into my house. But she was really bad at housework. And I'm not exaggerating. She somehow makes more mess when she's cleaning the house. She flips over the table and breaks the dishes. She also broke the washing machine after 3 days, so we've been driving to the nearest laundromat ever since. And don't get me started on her cooking. She makes weird arrangements to her dishes and adds in strange ingredients. She even added soap in the soup once. Something about wanting to make the veggies cleaner and the soup foamier. For some reason, she thinks she's a master chef or something. She makes so many dishes every single time. And she gets super upset when I don't finish the meal. She almost stabbed me with a knife for that once. I'm honestly lucky I didn't take a trip to the hospital, because I could have gone there for either food poisoning or attempted murder. I mean, you get the idea, right? Basically, I can't take this anymore, you know? And to make things worse, she's buying weird things online. I don't know what they are, but it's some creepy, edgy stuff about black magic or something. Like, sure, everyone has their thing, but she's using my credit card to buy this stuff. And they're not cheap. I'm already broke after paying for the lawsuit for our divorce. And I'm getting demoted next month, so money's definitely going to be an issue in the future. I mean, maybe things wouldn't be so bad if she was able to pay for her own stuff, but she insisted on becoming a full-time housewife, so I'm the sole breadwinner now. Seriously, you wouldn't have the slightest idea of how bad things are going right now. So yeah, looks like I've never fully understood how lucky I was to be with you, huh? Your food was actually edible. It was good, even. And my house was always clean and well kept under your care. Yeah, you were the better wife. I want to be with you. So, yeah, could you come back? Tomorrow would be great. I would love to eat your beef stew again. Could you make that for me? I won't ask for much. I just want you to do what you've always done. Get my beer and crackers ready, and wait for me with dinner prepared until I get home after work. We'll be one happy couple again. Oh yeah, don't forget to kick Luna out of the house. Honestly, the girl's starting to give me the creeps. Hey, Aurora. Why aren't you home yet? And what's Luna still doing in my house? I think something's burning. I think she made one of her barbecue meals again. I could send you a pic. It's basically charcoal, but it's one of her safer meals. Would that convince you to come home? Please?
To be honest, I have no idea why Ty thought I'd come home after getting a divorce. Maybe it was a desperate attempt to do something about his situation. Whatever the case, I'm still aware of the fact that he and Luna got married as soon as they could after our divorce, so I'm not feeling merciful. According to Luna's parents, Luna always had issues with men. She would stalk guys she liked, get horridly obsessed over them, and she even attacked someone in the past. So, Ty facing the wrath of her knife after declining her meal is actually understandable. It's probably tame in comparison, too, seeing how he's still well and alive. That's what they were worried about when I first informed them about Ty and Luna's affair. They were worried Ty was going to get himself hurt. Too bad I'm not nice enough to give him a direct warning. I did imply it, though. Sadly, Luna seems to be going through Ty's phone, too. I've heard that she broke down in tears chasing him down for an explanation after he sent his previous texts. And she was doing that while swinging a frying pan. Scary. Good thing I'm not the one married to her. Ignoring Ty's text was probably the second smartest decision I ever made. Or else I'd probably also be facing her wrath. Anyway, the police got involved in the end, so Ty was able to live for another day. But that doesn't seem to be enough to stop Luna. She's still as active as before. With the way Ty's acting around women now, you would never think he used to be a womanizer in the past. Seems like marrying Luna was actually the right decision for him. He now spends his everyday life appeasing his hot but hysterical wife, doing his best to keep things peaceful. He's becoming a slightly better person now. Slightly. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. Feel free to leave any thoughts in the comment section, and I hope we get to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching!
Are you finally dead?
Chris, please don't say things like that. Thankfully, it's not that serious.
Oh, is that so? Shame.
The doctor said it was just due to stress. I'll be back home soon.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought it was something more serious.
As heartless as always, I see. You shouldn't be wishing people's illnesses were worse than they are.
You should when they bring it upon themselves as you have. All you do is sit and play on that computer of yours all day. It was only a matter of time until your body suffered the consequences of your slovenly lifestyle.
I've told you before, I'm not playing on my computer. I'm working. You can see money coming in, so it shouldn't be that hard to comprehend.
Can you really call something a job when it brings in as much as a kid gets for pocket money?
You don't even know how much I'm making, so how can you say that so confidently?
I'd still bet anything on that being the case. A real job requires going out into the real world. Staying cooped up at home all day in sweatpants can hardly be called work. It's an insult to people with actual jobs.
What century did you get that pearl of wisdom from?
Because it can't be this one.
People working remotely isn't particularly unusual or rare these days.
Shut up! Whatever you're doing isn't real work. Say what you want, but I know that much. I'm not an idiot.
It's pointless trying to reason with you. In any case, I'll be out of the hospital and back home soon. When I get home, I'll try and explain my work to you if you're interested.
That won't be necessary. Whether you're out of the hospital or not, you're not getting back into this house.
Excuse me?
While you were over there, I had the locks changed. So you can go ahead and live in that hospital for good. Maybe they can rent you that room.
You can't be serious.
You must be out of your mind. Why would you do something like that? Isn't that much obvious? Because I don't want you here. That's why. You brought this on yourself. You should have never stolen my son from me.
What are you talking about?
Shane was the one who proposed to me, remember? Because you went out of your way to seduce that poor boy. That's why. I can't believe he got trapped in a marriage with such a tacky woman. Just because she showed him some attention. I really feel sorry for him.
I don't know what made you suddenly turn on me like this. You and the rest of your family had no problems with us being together at first.
That was only because Shane's father, may he rest in peace, Somehow convinced everyone to. As his wife, it's not my place to go against my husband. So I just bit my tongue and put up with you.
So when he passed away, and Shane had to work abroad for a while, you showed your true colors, huh? Is that how it is? And here I thought we were getting along so well when I first moved in.
I had no choice. Shane is too nice for his own good. If I told you what you actually needed to hear, he'd just stick up for you blindly. Even if I was obviously in the right. He'll thank me for this one day. Since he's not living here right now, I can give you what you deserve. This is my house.
What do you expect to come of this exactly? Do you think I'll just leave Shane now? When I tell him how you've been picking on me since he left and how you've even changed the locks now, you know he's not going to be happy, right?
It's just my word against yours, right? You're the only one who thinks I've been picking on you.
It's the truth, though, right?
I'll tell him his wife is the one who's been picking on me. He'll definitely believe me over you. I've known him far longer, after all.
You'd really lie to your son pretty easily, I see.
Like I said, it's for his own good. You can just go ahead and stay in that hospital bed forever. Don't you dare step foot in my house again.
My name is Ingrid. I'm 32 years old, and I work remotely. My husband is a researcher and is currently living at the North Pole for an expedition, which could last a while. So right now, it's just me and his mother living together. When her husband passed away, she asked if she could live with us since she was lonely. She was perfectly fine when my husband and her son, Shane, was still living with us. But as soon as he left for the North Pole, she suddenly changed. She's been really judgmental and horrible to me ever since. I'll cook for her as well as myself every day, but she often tells me my cooking is terrible and to make her something else. Or she'll demand I clean the house more thoroughly, even though I'm the only one doing any housekeeping at all. Rather than trying to argue with her, it's much easier to just give her what she wants, which in turn makes her all the more confident to make more demands. Eventually, I reached my limit. I was completely exhausted, both physically and mentally. So one day, I suddenly collapsed with really bad stomach pain. When I went to the hospital, I was told I had a stress-induced stomach ulcer. I was quite worried about leaving my things in the house with Chris while I was in the hospital. So before I left for the hospital, I gathered all my most important things and locked them in a box at the back of my closet. But I never would have imagined she would have the locks changed and try to kick me out altogether. And little did I know, the worst was yet to come.
Where are you? How about you stop with the childish games and respond already?
You've caused a lot of people trouble, you know.
Oh? And what exactly is this about?
Don't play dumb. You just poured beer on my head, didn't you?
Oh, don't exaggerate. I just slipped and spilled a little, that's all. I've really been turning into quite the klutz as I've gotten older.
Please don't lie.
If you slipped, it wouldn't have landed right on my head now, would it? It's completely ruined my hair. Do you have any idea how long it's gonna take me to wash out? That's really too bad. Make sure you wash it thoroughly.
Why are you acting as if it has nothing to do with you? Are you not even gonna apologize? Also, what was with that box you left in my hospital room this morning?
And what exactly is your problem with that? It's a hospital gift.
In what world can you call that a gift? It was a tank of insects?
Don't you think they're cute? They reminded me of you, and I thought you might like the company. Why not try keeping them as pets?
It's not funny. I was obviously startled when I realized what it was and I dropped the box. There were sick kids nearby too, and it really scared a lot of them. There was a lot of screaming and crying. With the help of the hospital staff, we managed to collect them all and clean everything up. But it was a real nightmare. I was humiliated. All I could do was apologize over and over again. Why would you do such a thing?
Hey, how was I supposed to know my thoughtful present would be so badly received? Don't throw my goodwill back in my face like this.
You can't call something like that a present, and you know it. So stop acting innocent.
I don't know what's gotten into you. What kind of drugs are they giving you to make you so aggressive and paranoid?
Speaking of drugs, don't you think you went a little too far messing with my medicine like that? The box of insects was bad enough, but going so far as to mess with my medication?
I don't know what you're talking about. These accusations of yours just keep getting wilder and wilder, don't they? You really do have some imagination.
When I went to take my medicine, I noticed they'd been replaced with something else. You're the only one I can think of who had access to them and would do something like that. You replaced them, didn't you?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. So I'm guessing that means you never took them. That's disappointing. I thought maybe you'd pass away a little earlier if you took the wrong medicine.
Go figure. That was why you were snooping around looking for my medicine. So, where did you get that medicine from?
I stole it from another room.
You what?
Some guy in another room was asleep, so it was pretty easy to steal his medicine. It's kind of anticlimactic to be found out so easily, though. What a letdown. I was looking forward to seeing what this random medicine would do to you.
Anticlimactic? You know what you did is just a blatant crime, right? What room did you steal that medicine from?
Who cares? Why would I remember something like that? I just popped into a random room.
How can you act so flippant? Forget about me. That poor person could have really needed this medicine, you know? You don't know how serious their illness is, or how readily available this medicine is, do you?
You really do like to make mountains out of molehills, don't you? He seemed fine. He was sleeping peacefully, and he was pretty young anyway. He'll live. He probably didn't have cancer or anything.
You're not a doctor. Your assumption is irrelevant. Whatever way you look at it, you've really gone too far this time.
Oh, shut up, will you? If something did happen to him, it would be your fault anyway. For having such a lame illness yourself.
What does my illness have to do with it?
I wouldn't have had to swap your medicine out if you had just gotten a life-threatening illness yourself. I thought I could finally be rid of you when you were sent to the hospital.
How can you keep saying things like that to me? What have I ever done to you?
You've done more than enough to deserve what I said. By stealing my son. After my husband died, I wanted to live with my son, not some random woman. Me and Shane would be perfectly happy living together. So you should go ahead and disappear already. We don't need you. So cruel. Good luck finding somewhere to stay when you get out. But don't stress too much. You'll probably be back in the hospital soon enough anyway. Ingrid! Answer me at once!
What is it, Chris? What are you getting so worked up about this time?
I just got off the phone with Shane. What is all of this about selling the house? All of his bags are packed, too. He hung up without explaining a thing to me.
Oh, is that so?
None of my calls are getting through either. And all of my messages aren't even being marked as read. It looks like he blocked me. Do you have any idea what's going on?
What more do you want to know? That's basically all there is to it.
Excuse me!
You can't live there anymore. So pack your bags and get out.
What is the meaning of this? This is Shane's house, isn't it? Why would he be making his own mother leave?
It isn't Shane's house. That house belongs to me. And I've decided to sell it.
Huh! As if I'd believe something like that. Enough with your childish jokes already.
You really aren't funny. I'm not joking. It's my house and I can do what I want with it.
Don't be ridiculous. As if someone who wastes their days away stuck in their room would be able to afford a house.
I'm a pretty successful web designer, so I make a decent salary, actually. Not that I really care if you understand anymore.
Web designer? This is the first I've heard of anything like that. You're just making things up now.
No, I'm not. You never even asked what my job was. I offered to explain it to you countless times, but you always brushed me off.
This can't be real.
Well, it is. I bought the house without any loans either, by the way. And now I'm selling it. You always just assumed it was Shane, so I didn't bother correcting you.
So the two of you are making a fool of me all this time. Were you laughing at me behind my back?
Don't feel sorry for yourself. You're the one who just made assumptions based on nothing. And by the way, Shane knows all about how you've been treating me all this time.
Huh? What have you told him? And since when?
I only told him about 5 days ago. I never wanted to worry him with this petty nonsense while he was working so hard. But now that I've given up trying to get along with you, I thought I may as well tell him. Since it isn't really a problem anymore. You know? Since we won't need to see each other anymore once you leave my house.
If you didn't want to trouble him, then you should have kept your mouth shut.
I reached my limit. My patience only goes so far. Getting other people involved was the last straw. So I sent him screenshots of what you've been saying to me, and pictures of the stolen medicine, too. Oh, and I recorded video, too, of you being horrible in real life. So you can't try and lie about fake screenshots. He can understand why you've left me no choice but to sell the house and move me and him to a new place.
When did you record me? How could I not have noticed?
Shane was really surprised at first, since you never show your true colors when he's around. But with all the evidence, it was clear as day what was going on.
I can't believe this.
He also told me about how when we were still just engaged, you kept telling him it was way too soon for him to get married.
Can you blame me? He was gonna get married and abandon his poor old mother.
You really are an overbearing mother. Anyway, in the end, he left it to me to choose a new place for us to live in. So I'll be moving all of our stuff over there. I can work from anywhere, so I'll be moving us closer to Shane's U.S. laboratory.
What am I supposed to do? I've already sold our old house. I don't have anywhere to go back to.
Even after everything you did, I was willing to just rent the house to you. But Shane told me we'd be better off cutting you off entirely. He was even angrier than me about how you've treated me. And he didn't trust you to take care of the house or pay rent on time if you knew I was the owner. So he said it would be better to just sell the house and leave you to figure things out on your own.
Shane said that? I can't believe it. He's really abandoning his own mother.
Are you really surprised? I've given you so many chances, but you've always taken every opportunity to make my life miserable. No self-respecting man would just let his mother get away with treating his wife like that. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention. Do you remember how you stole medicine from a stranger? So you could swap it with my medicine? I managed to track him down from the information on the container's label. I told him about how you stole his medicine, and he's actually suing you.
He's what?
Can you blame him? What you did was a really serious offense. He was actually quite seriously ill. I don't think you realize the gravity of what you did to him. Stealing something as valuable as medication is obviously a big deal. That should be common sense.
Don't lie to me! He looked fine to me! And he was sleeping like a baby. There's no way that man was seriously ill. This time you're definitely lying. You're just trying to scare me, aren't you?
I'm not like you. I wouldn't lie about something so serious. He has a really serious illness, and that medication isn't exactly common enough for the hospital to just have it lying around. He had to go to the ICU after he wasn't able to take his medication on time. Do you understand how serious this is yet? You'll be lucky if you don't serve jail time for this.
But he survived, right? If he was okay after leaving the ICU, it's all fine, isn't it? What's the point in suing me? No thanks to you. He could have actually died. Of course he's gonna sue you. But how was I supposed to know the medicine was so important?
After I reported what you did, the hospital checked their CCTV footage. There's more than enough evidence to prove you're guilty.
I can't believe I'm being sued over something like this.
You better start believing it. And you better start gathering your savings, since you're gonna be paying quite a lot.
Ingrid, I'm sorry, okay? I realize now that I should have never treated you the way I did. I'm really so sorry for everything up until now. I regret it from the bottom of my heart.
And why are you saying this all of a sudden?
I'm begging you! Help me! I don't have any savings. I spent all of the inheritance my husband left me on clothes and traveling. I can't pay that guy's medical bills. Please help me.
No can do.
Why not? Please don't be like that. I'll do whatever you want.
Of course you're sorry now. Now that you're finally facing the consequences of your own actions. You really have some nerve. Asking me to help you when the reason you stole that medicine in the first place was to try and poison me.
That's why I'm apologizing. I'll really do whatever you want. I'll get on my knees and beg if that's what it takes. So please, don't abandon me. Help me.
There's really no need for that. You brought all of this on yourself. So you can find a way to deal with it yourself too. You made your bed. Now lie in it.
Please, don't be like that. I had no idea things would get like this. What am I supposed to do?
After that, Chris was sued by that patient and ended up having to pay a huge settlement, which shouldn't really come as a surprise to anyone. After I sold the house we were living in, she begged a lot of other family members to let her stay with them. But it turns out I wasn't the only one she behaved like that with. She had burned a lot of other bridges already. So in the end, she ended up renting a really cheap old apartment by herself. The last I heard, she was working a few part-time jobs trying to make ends meet, while a significant chunk of her earnings was going towards paying off the lawsuit. So she's basically been living in poverty. Meanwhile, Shane and I have bought a nice new apartment near his US laboratory, and we've been living in bliss ever since he got back from the North Pole. And on top of that, I have successfully gotten pregnant. We're both really excited to welcome the newest member of our little family. Thanks for watching! If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.
Mitchell! What are you doing right now? You have to respond to me. This is an emergency. I need your help. We need your help. If you don't respond to us, who knows what's gonna happen?
Is that you, Lily? Please tell me this isn't another one of your jokes. You're being serious, aren't you?
Of course I am. If you don't help us now, there's no way we can get home.
Get home? Okay, I know what's going on now. You and Melinda went out for some fun tonight, didn't you? You went to the club and you had a little bit too much to drink.
We may have had a couple of drinks, but who cares? You gotta come help us.
Well, Lily, it's still pretty early. I'm sure you can catch a couple of buses and trains to get home. There's no need to bother me. Sort this out yourself.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? You're supposed to be my best friend, and you're seriously telling me this? I thought you were a good guy, Mitchell. I thought you actually cared about me.
I do care about you, Lily. If you wanted me to come and pick you up, why didn't you just say so? You don't have to make it out to be a big emergency or whatever.
Well, hey, it's just more fun that way. I like seeing you get worked up. How come you didn't freak out like last time? It was so funny watching you get all flustered and race here just to pick me and Melinda up. You were basically speeding to get to our location. I wouldn't have been surprised if you hit a couple of people along the way.
Yeah, well, when you act as if your life is in danger in some bad neighborhood, obviously I'm gonna react that way. You know, I'm a really good person, Lily. Things like that make me worried. You shouldn't toy with me like that. Have I ever let you down? Has there ever been a time that I didn't pick you up? It doesn't make sense that you would resort to such an immature tactic.
Yeah. Like I said, it's all about having fun. It's just so cute whenever you react that way, Mitchell. Now, are you going to pick us up or what?
I don't know. The last time I picked you girls up, you puked all over my car. Are you sure you've kept it under control tonight?
Oh my god, are you actually accusing me now? I've always been good at holding my liquor. I'm a strong drinker. It's in my blood. So don't you dare assume I'm going to do that.
You've done it once, and I'm pretty sure you'll do it again. Promise me you won't puke in my car.
Oh my god, just stop being annoying.
Lily, I need that promise.
Okay, fine. Whatever, I promise. I promise I won't puke in your car. Jeez, what do you want me to do next? Promise I won't leave a turd in it too? How annoying can you be?
Hey, Mitchell. I just want to message you to say thanks for picking us up tonight. You really didn't have to go out of your way to do something like that, especially after what happened in the car.
Hey, Melinda, don't worry about it. You guys had a fun night, had a lot to drink, and wanted a safe way to get home. It wouldn't be right of me to let you take the bus or a train. I mean, who knows what could happen to two attractive girls out late at night? It would draw a lot of attention. If something actually happened to you, I don't think I could live with that on my conscience, you know?
You really are a good guy, aren't you? Someone like you is totally wasted on someone like Lily.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, come on. Look at what she did to your car today. That stuff was everywhere. You'd think she would open the window at some point, but she just let it splash all over the seats in the back. I'm kind of happy I was sitting in the front and she wasn't behind me. But you got a little bit of that puke on yourself, right? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to remember that for next time. I might have to put up some covers or something. I thought Lily would be able to control herself tonight, but I guess not.
Why would you have to devise some sort of plan for when she does something like this? Shouldn't you just accept that you shouldn't be the one giving her lifts? You've been doing this for a while now, haven't you? I know you guys are close and everything, but surely you must get sick of it.
Well, look, Lily has her good sides as well. I know she can get herself into a state like this sometimes. She can also be really angry and demanding. But also, she's just a really happy soul, you know? I'm really glad to be good friends with her.
Really? Do you really think you're getting a good deal out of this, Mitchell?
Well, yeah, I mean, this isn't a business, this is a friendship. It's not like I'm supposed to get a deal anyway.
So you're happy with picking her up every Friday night and letting her puke all over your car?
Well, when you put it that way, obviously not. But I'm just happy to be a good friend. I would do the same for you too. As you know, you're a good friend to me as well.
Wow. Okay. Well, if that's the case, the next time you pick me up, I'm looking forward to puking all over your car.
Hey, that's not what I meant. You're different from Lily. You're more composed. You're more of an adult, Melinda. I know you wouldn't do something like that.
Well, hey, I'm not gonna lie. For a moment there, I was tempted to unleash a big puke bomb in the car as well. I stopped myself because I knew it wasn't respectful.
And you know what? I expect you to do the same next time. Anyway, look, it's getting pretty late. Do you want to go to sleep?
No, not really. I enjoy talking to you. You're funny. The reason Lily and I went out tonight was because we don't have anything on tomorrow. We don't have any classes, so we're free to sleep in. What about you? Do you have anything on?
Well, I've got fourth period at the end of the day, and then I've got my part-time job at night. Hopefully, Lily doesn't decide to go out for drinks again and expect me to drive her home. I don't think I'm willing to cut work just to make up for her carelessness.
Wow, looks like you have boundaries after all. That's a surprise. If that's the case, how about you and I spend the night talking with each other?
Yeah, look, that sounds nice, but I'd rather just get some good shut-eye, to be honest. I mean, think about it. I've got to clean up the puke in that car. The faster I can get that done, the faster I can go to bed.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. You know what? Next time we should make a stop before you drop me off. I can help you clean it up.
No, it's fine. Hopefully this is the last time I have to clean puke out of my car. Anyway, I gotta go, Melinda. Have a good night.
Oh my god, this is just so funny. I mean, did I actually ask you to drop us home yesterday? I just saw the messages now. I must have had a crazy night. I don't remember a thing.
Really, Lily, you don't remember anything?
Not really. I mean, I remember having a lot of fun and being a little touchy-feely as you were driving. You didn't crash into anything, did you?
No, thankfully Melinda was there to put you back in your seat. She was helping me get your arms off of me as I drove.
Oh my god! Hilarious!
You have a really good friend there, you know? I'm pretty sure she gets you out of trouble all the time.
Yeah, Melinda is great and everything, but she can be such a priss sometimes. She doesn't let herself go like I do. I'm pretty sure there's a little Lily inside her just waiting to explode. Waiting to chug down a keg and then go absolutely wild.
I can hardly imagine it. I mean, this is Melinda we're talking about. You've known her since high school, right?
Of course I have.
Okay, well, you would know that she's the type to have fun, but in moderate amounts. I know she would never drink to the point where she loses herself.
You're not wrong about that. It's amazing that her and I are best friends to begin with.
Well, maybe you guys are just two opposites that complete each other. It happens, you know, especially in relationships. Not that you would be aware of anything like that.
Hey, what do you mean?
Oh, come on, Lily, you've always been a free spirit. You still haven't made a boyfriend, right?
Oh my god, are you seriously bringing this up? Don't you think I worry about this enough?
You know, you've said that to me in the past, and I really don't get it. Do you actually find it hard to get a boyfriend?
Of course! There are just no good guys out there. None of them approach me. I'm just totally ugly.
If you think I'm gonna compliment you just because you're calling yourself ugly, think again.
Oh my god, you are just so mean. Just call me pretty, please. I have low confidence.
Yeah, right. I think there's a reason why you and Melinda are going out all the time. You're getting a lot of attention from guys, right?
Okay, yeah, maybe. But I don't have anyone that's going to take me seriously. No one wants to be in a proper relationship with me. No one except that creep I work with.
Creep?
Yeah. You know what? I have to work again today, and he's going to be there. Oh my god, my life just totally sucks. I don't know what I'm going to do.
What are you talking about right now? Who's this creep?
He's just some old guy who keeps hitting on me.
Well, there you go. There's one person that likes you.
Yeah, but he's an old man. I don't want attention from him. I want someone my own age.
What does he do to you? I can't imagine any guy being brave enough to try and talk to a young girl.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised by this one. He's always being persistent and asking me questions I don't want to answer. First, it started with how my day is, what I've been doing, what I do on the weekend, who I like to hang around with. Then he starts asking me weird things, like how many boyfriends I've had and if I'm seeing anyone at the moment. He even starts asking me what the best experience I've had in bed is. I mean, seriously, I don't want to be telling that type of thing to a guy like that.
Yeah, I can understand if you're uncomfortable with that.
I just want a proper boyfriend already. Some guy that actually likes me. Where's my Prince Charming? Is anyone going to like this ugly old pig?
Oh, come on, stop calling yourself that. You know you're attractive. A lot of my friends talk about how lucky they are to hang out with someone like you. You're a pretty girl, you know?
Wow, finally a compliment. Who are these friends you're talking about? Do you have any hotties in that group of friends of yours?
Yeah, look, in your current state, I don't think I'd introduce them to you.
What? Are you kidding me? I'm your friend. Don't you care about me at all?
Yeah, and they're my friends too. I don't think they'd be happy if I introduced them to a girl who was puking in their car.
What are you talking about?
You really don't remember what happened yesterday, do you?
I have no idea where this is going.
Right. Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, I've got class soon. I gotta prepare for it. Have fun working tonight.
Is that meant to be a joke? That's it. I can't deal with this. I hate this job. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to ever come back here again.
Are you okay, Lily?
No, I'm not okay. I'm sick of having to do this. I just want to disappear.
Hang on a minute. Tell me where you are right now and I'll come and pick you up. Don't do anything drastic, okay?
My knight in shining armor. I don't know what I would ever do without you, Mitchell. You're always there to come save me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's fine. I'm just doing what any good friend would do.
You're too much of a good guy, you know. I don't know what I would ever do without you.
In all honesty, I don't know what you would do either.
Hey, something just crossed my mind.
What is it? Does it have something to do with us?
It sure does. I want you to promise me that you'll never get a girlfriend.
What? Why would you say something like that?
Well, think about it. If you had a girlfriend, all of your attention would be on her, right? You wouldn't have any time for someone like me. Do you know how sad I'd be if I didn't have you to come pick me up? I'm telling you now, it would be the absolute worst. I can't imagine life without you.
I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad.
I'm serious. You mean a lot to me, Mitchell. I don't want you to leave me. You're the most important person in my life.
Hey, Melinda, how are you? I know you're busy with university and everything, but do you have a moment? There's something really serious I need to talk to you about.
Don't worry. I was wondering when this day would come. It's about time you finally approached me.
What are you talking about?
This is about Lily, isn't it?
What the? How did you know?
Come on, it's so obvious. Just be upfront with me. You like her, don't you? There's no point in trying to hide it. I already know.
Okay, fine, you're right. I do like her. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing the things I've been doing so far.
I thought as much. The question is, why? Why would you like someone like Lily?
Well, why not?
Do I really need to explain it? Lily's not exactly a great girl. I mean, she's my friend and everything, but would I recommend her as a really good partner? To be honest, no. It wouldn't sit right with me.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, some people suit different people. I think what Lily and I have is something special.
Special?
Yeah, we have a really playful relationship with each other. We've been friends for a long time now, and I'm the one that she confides in about everything. She tells me about all of her problems and even gets me to pick her up at night. I mean, if that doesn't say we're close, then I don't know what does. There isn't anyone as close to her as me. I might be tooting my own horn here, but I think I'm the perfect guy to date her.
Well, I admire the fact that you're so sure about that. But I have to break some news to you. The fact of the matter is that you aren't the one dating her. She's already got a boyfriend.
That's impossible. She hasn't told me anything about a boyfriend.
I know. She's been hiding it from you.
What did you just say?
Yeah, she doesn't want to tell you that she has a boyfriend.
But why? Why would she hide something like that?
Well, she's worried that if you knew about her relationship and that she wasn't on the market, you wouldn't be so enthusiastic about helping her all the time.
What did you just say?
Come on, think about it. All the time you invest in her, every time you go to pick her up, she'd lose all of that. Would you really be so eager to help her when you already know she's sleeping in another person's arms?
Well, if that's the case, why doesn't she just let that person do it then? Why does she get me to do it all this time? If she wants to talk to someone, she can talk to her boyfriend. If she needs someone to pick her up, why doesn't she get him to do it?
Well, let's just say that the guy she's dating isn't exactly boyfriend material. His name is Mark, and I actually know him. He's a piece of crap. The only person he cares about is himself. He doesn't care about Lily in the slightest. She's just an accessory to his life.
If that's the case, then she should just break up with him.
Come on, this is Lily we're talking about. That's the type of guy she goes after. She's going to sit there hoping he changes at some point, but it's so obvious that he won't.
I don't believe this. Look, Melinda, I don't know if you're telling the truth or not. If you are, thank you. But if you're lying, I'm going to be really mad at you. I mean, how could you sabotage the friendship that I have with Lily this much?
Look, whether you choose to believe me is up to you. I just thought you deserved to know the truth behind what she's been doing.
I'm just way too smart. I mean, I finally found a way to get that old creep off me.
Well, that's good to hear. What did you do? Report him to the manager or something?
As if. Something like that's never gonna work. I showed him our photos.
You did what?
Yeah. I shared more of those cute little photos that you and I take together all the time. And I said that you're my boyfriend. You should have seen the look on his face. He got disheartened in an instant.
So you actually showed him our photos? You didn't have photos of anyone else?
Oh my god, are you serious? You're the only person I take these photos with, Mitchell. I don't have any other photos to show. Speaking of which, the next time you and I hang out, we definitely have to take a lot more. I want to have a whole album so I can deter creeps like that guy again.
Well, Melinda, it turns out that you were lying this whole time.
What do you mean?
Well, Lily has been dealing with someone at her work, a guy who keeps pestering her. She decided to use my photo and say that I was her boyfriend. She told me that she doesn't have any other photos with other guys. If that's not clear-cut evidence that you've been lying, then I don't know what is.
I really feel bad about the situation, Mitchell. I can't believe she would do something like this to you.
What are you talking about? Are you still going on about that?
Well, I just want you to take a look at the conversation I had with her a couple of hours ago. It's probably going to change your opinion on things.
This is great! My little plan is going exactly as I want it. I showed Mark some photos of Mitchell and me together, and he's getting so jealous. He got so jealous that he had to walk out of work for a few seconds. Can you believe it? It actually got to him. I know he's going to start liking me a lot more now. He's not going to give any other girl his attention but me.
Don't you feel bad about what you're doing, Lily?
What are you talking about?
Well, think about how this is going to affect Mitchell.
Why would I care about how it affects Mitchell?
Don't be stupid about this. You and I both know he likes you. He likes you a lot.
He does, but so what?
What do you mean, so what? Is that really the attitude you're going to have? He's a good guy who helps anyone. For whatever reason, he seems to be really interested in you. He's so interested that he'll probably delude himself into thinking you're not doing anything wrong.
Exactly! That's why it's so perfect. I mean, he's just so stupid. He'll fall for anything. I think I could get him to run across the entire world if it meant pleasing me. That's how desperate he is to be with me.
I really don't like that you're doing this. You're my best friend and everything, but it's not right.
And why the hell not? Why are you acting like this in the first place, Melinda? Let me guess. You actually like him, don't you?
What did you just say? Don't be stupid.
Yeah, I knew it. That's the only explanation for you behaving the way you are. You like Mitchell and you're hoping you can take him off my hands. Well, I am sorry to break this to you, sister, but that ain't gonna happen. Mitchell is mine. You hear me? I own him. He's my little toy. I get to do whatever the hell I want with him, and I don't care what you have to say about it.
This is unbelievable. Is this actually true? These aren't edited or anything, are they?
Of course they aren't.
I can't believe this. So this is what Lily has been thinking this whole time. I've just been her little toy, just something that she can use. Wow, what an eye-opener.
Do you need to talk? I'm available for a phone call if you want.
No, Melinda, look. I just want some space.
Are you sure?
Yes, just give me some time. Thank you for telling me this. As much as this hurts, I needed to know at some point. I need to emotionally adjust myself.
Okay, I understand. But can you keep this between you and me? I don't want Lily finding out that I told you.
Hey, best friend. How are you? I'm in a really happy mood today. I really want to go out and get crazy. You haven't been messaging me recently. Why don't you and I go out for some drinks tonight?
Why don't you just go with your boyfriend?
What did you say?
Yeah, your boyfriend, Mark.
Oh my god, that's so silly. You know I don't have a boyfriend. Who's this guy you're talking about? Mark? Couldn't you come up with a more original name than that?
Oh, just shut up, Lily. You can lie to me as much as you want. I already know that you've been dating someone. It's over. I'm not here to be your toy to use anymore.
What the hell?
Hey, Melinda, look, I just want to apologize in advance. I know you told me not to tell Lily about what happened, but I couldn't control myself. She invited me out for drinks, and I told her to go with her boyfriend, Mark. I'm pretty sure she knows you were the one who told me. You have no idea how sorry I am. I can't believe I risked your relationship with her just because of my anger. Please, forgive me for this.
Well, look, it was bound to happen at some point. You haven't done anything wrong. The person in the wrong here is Lily.
You might be right about that.
There's something about the situation that I haven't told you. The fact of the matter is, the person Lily is dating is someone I liked.
Who, Mark?
Yeah.
Did Lily know about this?
Well, I didn't tell her directly, but she knew I had feelings for him. I didn't tell him either. I'm kind of glad those two started dating, though. He's an absolute piece of crap. I never knew that before they dated.
Okay, so you don't like him at all now, do you?
Not in the slightest. Anyway, I better go. Looks like Lily is in a fit of rage. She found out that I'm the one who told you and wants to have a fight about it.
Okay, well, I'll let you deal with that. Once again, I'm so sorry for what happened. Hey, Melinda, how did it go?
As bad as you can expect. She called me a treacherous pig and every other name in the book and said she doesn't want to talk to me ever again.
Oh no, I can't believe I've let this happen. I am so sorry, you guys were such good friends.
Yeah, well, up until this point we were. I'm kind of glad this happened. I was only really friends with her because I felt sorry for her.
Were you really?
Yeah. When she was in high school, everyone hated her. Everyone but the boys. She was always chummy with the guys, but the girls hated her because of her rambunctious and flirtatious behavior. I could see where they were coming from. If I had any boyfriend stolen by her, I would feel the same. But I'm at my limit now. I don't really care what happens to her from this point on. I hope she enjoys being alone.
Wow, I had no idea this was how you felt about her. But anyway, you know what? You and I should go out for some dinner.
Dinner?
Yeah, I feel bad that it had to come to this. I mean, a friend is a friend at the end of the day, and I made you lose one. Even someone as despicable as Lily.
I don't know. Are you sure about this? Do you really want to hang out with me?
Hey, at the end of the day, someone's got to take up the role of my best friend.
Hey, Mitchell. You're not mad about what happened, are you? Look, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you I had a boyfriend. You're just so cute and vulnerable. I didn't want to hurt you. But you know what? We still have time to make up. How about you and I hang out tomorrow?
I can't do that. I've got plans.
What do you mean you have plans?
Well, I'm seeing someone.
You can't do that. You made a promise to me. You said you would never get a girlfriend.
Yeah, and you also lied to me, Lily. Don't forget that I know the things that you've said about me. I was just some toy for you to use? I'm stupid? What a laugh. There's no way I'm gonna hang out with you again. Don't you see how crazy it is even to think that that would be a possibility? Get out of here.
Come on, Mitchell. Don't talk to me this way. I didn't really mean it. I was drunk, okay? You know we all say stupid things when we get drunk. Don't be so harsh on me. You're not gonna believe what happened. You have no idea how much pain I'm in right now. That guy actually cheated on me. He cheated on me and had the nerve to break up with me. Can you believe it?
You know what? If everything Melinda has been telling me is correct, then yes, I can believe that.
What do you mean, Melinda? You're actually talking to that pig, aren't you?
I'm doing a lot more than talking with her. I'm in a relationship with her.
What the hell did you just say?
You heard me.
That does it. I'm not gonna stand for this. I don't know where you get the idea that you can just steal my boyfriend away from me, Melinda, but that's low. That's really low.
What do you mean, steal him away? You guys weren't dating to begin with.
Well, you knew he was someone special to me. The only reason you're dating him right now is to get back at me. It's so childish. Look, Mitchell, do the right thing and break up with this pig. You and I have a lot more in common than you two ever will.
Who are you to talk, Lily? Melinda is 1,000 times better than you. I'd have to be an idiot to break up with her and go with some piece of crap.
Don't you dare call me that! Do you really like her that much?
Yes, I do.
Fine. Then you're just gonna have to date the two of us.
I'm sorry? What did you just say?
Yeah, come on. Don't make me laugh.
What do you mean, laugh? This is a good idea. Everyone wins in this situation. Especially Mitchell. Who wouldn't want to have two hot ladies by his side?
Well, I'm happy enough with one, actually. And to be honest, I don't really consider you hot in the first place, Lily.
What did you just say? That's impossible. I'm stunning.
Are you? That's debatable. I've always enjoyed your sweet, bubbly personality. The fact that you and I were really close was why I liked you in the first place. It made up for your horrible clothing taste and how much you like to show off your body. That is not my type of thing. I'll let the degenerates have their fun with you, but I don't want any part of it.
How dare you? Degenerates? No one talks to me that way. You hear me? No one. You take back what you said right now. I refuse to let you reject me and date that pig, Melinda. You hear me? I refuse it.
Her behavior grew more frantic after that. She began stalking me without me being aware. I caught her one day in her car, creeping up on me as I was walking to the shops. I didn't think it was her at first, but over time, I began to notice that type of behavior more and more. I decided to confront her one day and warned her that if she did it again, I would get a restraining order. That night, she tried to sneak into my house and sleep next to me. That was when I reached my limit. I called the police immediately, got the restraining order, and I haven't heard from her since. I don't know what she's up to now, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's finding it hard to make any real friends. She had real friends. In fact, she had two of them, me and Melinda. But she didn't care about either of us. She was constantly looking down on us. I think I can say with confidence that Melinda and I are happy we no longer have her in our lives. Speaking of which, we've only recently started dating, but it is fantastic so far. We go out all the time and she is 100% honest with me. Melinda, being the type of girl that she is, from time to time she gets guys hitting on her. When that happens, she shows our photo, and I'm proud every time she does. I was imagining what being in a relationship with Lily would be like, but it would be nothing compared to what I have with Melinda. Even though we had the tragedy of losing a friend, something beautiful could be born from it. I guess we have Lily to thank for that.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future.